Memory that has settled to the bottom of consciousness is like a star on the bottom of a well. Caught in the well's window to the heavens, the star shines out of the deep. The well of history preserves much that is not fully understood, whose meaning has not been grasped, or has not become a living source of inspiration. However, we do not always value what we have. At times, we live without thinking about the past. And with that, we turn to Yaroslavl and her 10 sisters, the Decapolis on the Upper Volga, a unique historical artifact, not fully comprehended, but yet a precious phenomenon and precedent. The Yaroslavl Upper Volga, it is the center of Russian lands. Nothing is more in the middle. Even the formulation Yaroslavl cry, literally edge, as Russian regions are often known, is an oxymoron, a mix of the unmixable. In this edge, there are no edges, no peripheries. Here beats the Russian heart. The Yaroslavl Upper Volga is a land of many principalities and capitals. It is a country of cities, each of which is in principle self-reliant. At various times, here thrived several sovereign principalities, all connected, not divided, by the legendary Volga. It all began in the first millennium of our era, when the Great Volga Road, linking the Viking lands to Arabia, turned this remote outpost on the edge of the inhabited world into a vibrant intersection. Some of them became traders. Some became craftsmen whose work supported the trade. Others became pirates. Here was born an unparalleled fusion of identities, laying the foundation of the history of Yaroslavl Krai. In the history of every city on the Upper Volga, there were periods of growth and decay, heroic and dramatic pages in their history. Each city bears within itself the marks of hard work and mighty deeds, of crimes and curses, and each of them has its own moment of glory, when forces aligned to create something extraordinary that echoed throughout Russian history. But despite superficial similarities, their fates are diverse, and even that which appears coincidental turns out to be woven so deeply into that fate that it can neither be forgotten or ignored. Cities are people. Each city has its own kind, with their own way of thinking, their particular understanding of life, their own skills and arts. Among them are those who bring glory to their cities, writing themselves into the silent book of history. Who would we be without them. It is namely in cities that the future develops and triumphs. It is here where cultural differentiations evolve, where the kind of creative diversity is celebrated without which there would be no progress. Here is where social conflicts are created and resolved. The concept of order is closely bound to the lands of Yaroslavl, but not the military, compulsory variety which forces its people to march in rank and file. Instead, it is the order manifested in general efficiency and a daily well-being that strives for harmony among all things. This desire was reflected in cathedral art, primarily a celebration of life free from evil. Yaroslavl's 10 cities are the fruit of a millennium of work by souls and hands, minds and talent. Such is the remnant of native, ancient memory and the unique heritage of Russia's Middle Earth.
Батюшка, Ярославль город, ты хорош, пригож, на горе стоишь, на горе стоишь во всей красе, промеж двух